All right, guys. Welcome back to August Love Stories reviews of Married at First Sight. I was about to say, what show is this? Only show we're reviewing.
Right.
Married at First Sight. This is season 11, episode 16. What did I say it was called? We Need to Get a Divorce, which is also known as Decision Day.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
I think this is probably going to be the shortest review that we have. I went back, so I'm going to lead with this. I went back and I rewatched our very first review episode where we made our Decision Day predictions. And I'd like to say that I was right. Okay. All the way down the board, and Tommy was wrong on 2 of them. He doesn't know which 2 he was wrong on because he wasn't in the room. So this should be fun.
Okay.
So we're going to start out with Amelia and Bennett. I think they're the only couple that I pretended to write notes about. Amelia said that Bennett helps her stay afloat, and he said he was very passionate about her. But the big thing was that he got this tattoo.
Yeah.
This AF on his bum.
It was his hip, though.
But he said it was on his bum. Or she said it was on his bum.
I think they was overreacting. It was on his hip. The funny part, though, is like...
Is there overreaction to a tattoo?
No, it's not. I mean, not overreacting. It wasn't on his bum. It was on his hip, though.
Okay.
That was surprising to me.
What was surprising to you?
Like, why would you get her tattooed? Well, I mean, like, I get it.
They're in love.
It's Bennett.
They're in love.
He has to show this. But, yeah, that was a huge surprise, though.
Mm-hmm.
He got her tatted on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bennett. I wonder, is that his only tattoo? Or was that his first one?
I don't remember seeing any others. It wasn't Thaddeus.
Nah, we know for sure it wasn't Thaddeus.
So we did find out that they both said yes. They wanted to stay together, which I think...
Everybody knew that and thought that. And
except for you on the first episode. I
said they wasn't going to see it.
You said no.
Boy, was I wrong.
Boy, was you wrong.
I changed it though,
but I'm just saying, going back to the very first episode, you said something along the lines of that they were 2 awkward people and that they could clash because of it.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
That one wrong.
Bennett wore his favorite hat.
He did.
And yeah.
That's all we got for Bennett and Amelia. Oh, we promised that we would do predictions for Life Beyond Decision Day.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you have for Amelia and Bennett?
I think they're going to stick together.
I think so, too. You know what? On the first episode, I said, if he leaves, does he get to, like, ask for alimony or whatever? Not alimony. I don't remember what I said, but it was something along the lines of, does he get to take half? Because she's a doctor and he don't have plumbing.
That's silly. I don't know.
Because there's no prenup.
Yeah.
But I did state that on the very first one. But I do think that his intentions are pure with her. It's obviously not for money.
Yeah,
and,
obviously not.
I think that they'll live happily ever after.
Yeah, I think they're going to,
hoping to see them on like Couples Cam season 15. Yeah. I don't know.
Only my wife.
I don't know. All right. So next up is Olivia and Brett. I wrote down they sat as far apart as they possibly could, and that Olivia was a big mad.
Oh, she was big mad.
I don't even use phrases like big mad, but she was big mad.
Yeah, she was upset.
Pastor Cal gave her some great advice, though. He said that she needed to accept Brett's truth.
Yeah.
Like, it might not be what you want to hear. And that's one of the things that I will say that you have to learn in marriage.
Yeah.
Is the other person's truth might not be your truth, but you have to accept that that's what they feel. And it doesn't matter how you feel about what they feel, because what they feel is still valid. You were about to say something.
Brett was on some bull this whole time. Like that whole time. I know I said they weren't gonna stick together, didn't I?
Let me see. But
Brett, this whole time, man, we
both said no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this whole time, man, Brett was his sarcasm is what hurt them the most.
Mm-hmm.
And it put a wedge between her and then her being, her. Like
being Olivia.
Being Olivia. No, but being like her way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it gotta be my way. And then Brett not helping.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew that they were gonna run into stuff. And then it's like the way he left, that would have upset me.
I guess if he left the way that she said he left, yes. If he left the way that he said he left, no. Because remember, there's two stories about how he left. Yeah. So if he left by saying, I'm moving out because I don't like the fact that you're leaving town to go see your mom, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still going to be a little bit pissed off about it, but I could understand it.
Yeah.
But
that goes back to a certain thing with them two. They were already feuding with each other.
Mm-hmm.
They were already tired of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know
and he took the damn salt. Direct quote.
He took the salt.
He did take the salt.
She she said it, I kind of felt her on where she was coming from with a lot of stuff. I was like, I really didn't understand where Brett was coming from, and I was trying my best to.
He was coming from a very butthole standpoint because Brett is a butthole.
Yeah.
His friend said he was a butthole. His wife has said that he's a butthole. I believe his brothers may have said it.
Yeah.
He's a butthole.
No, but
he's just a butthole with a great budget.
That can budget well.
Budget well.
But no, even at the sit down at the decision thing, she was like, "You tripping, man?"
That's what you did.
What?
Yes.
She was like, he was being fake with her then, calling, because I heard him say, "Hun, hey, hun."
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, come on, man. She was not with it for today. She was not trying to have it. And the advice that they gave them is definitely good advice, moving forward. But, just we kind of knew it wasn't any reconciling with them or anything like that.
I wonder if they'll be able to get an annulment. I wonder how easy those are to get.
You're the only person.
New Orleans. No.
In this room.
No, I'm going back to previous seasons.
I'm just saying, you're the only one in this room that's concerned about if they can get an annulment.
I just think about things like that because Olivia doesn't strike me as the type of person that wants to say that she's divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's 30 and divorced or 31 and divorced, however old she is. But I got married for a TV show and it's annulled sounds like a much better spin when potentially dating a new guy.
Yeah. Their communication was completely off.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout their whole relationship, the communication was just bad. So they got a divorce. Or they chose not to stay together.
And they're going to get a divorce.
Yeah. Or
something. All right, next up. This was the wild card for everybody out there. Never mind. We don't have to do the decision day, beyond decision day, because we know they're not staying together.
Yeah.
The wild card beyond, or not beyond, but of all of the couples was Karen and Miles.
Karen and Miles. Disclaimer. Miles had some honeys waiting on him.
He did.
Miles definitely had
he
some
had
honeys.
quite a few in the comments. I was ready to vouch for some of y'all. I mean, if you wanted to move to New Orleans,
so you just gotta shoot your shot.
The weather's good minus the hurricanes.
Yeah. Karen in this orange dress though.
Karen cleans up well.
She was wearing that dress, man.
I'm not saying that she looks bad just in general, but she puts herself together because even on all the unfiltered episodes, Karen has looked great.
Yeah.
I have hair envy.
Yeah.
But
Miles didn't pull any punches.
He didn't. He had a nice little suit situation.
I wasn't talking about what he was wearing. I was just talking about what Karen was wearing. But
okay,
Miles had dressed up like that. Baby blue was nice, man. It was nice. But when they sat down, man, I think this was Miles's opportunity to say, "Hey, this is all the things that went bad." Mm-hmm. And he listed everything.
He put out his scroll and he did this.
But he definitely expressed his feelings towards how they progressed throughout the season, and then he definitely gave the ending part. It was like, hey, we've gotten better though. It's still a lot of work for us to do, but it's gotten better.
Karen said the exact same thing, like the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That things had gotten better. So I guess starting at the couples retreat.
Or right before it.
I don't know that they had made any progress because at the couples retreat, he was ready to bow out.
Man.
That's why I say starting at the couples retreat.
I ain't had no sex with her, man.
And I think that he possibly could have moved past that. Obviously, he did move past that. But that wouldn't have even been brought up to Woody had everything else been going.
Yeah.
Fine.
But while Miles was talking about like the bad things that's going on, Karen gave the look, the camera panned to her.
And she was like.
And she gave the look like, I can't believe you up here just talking like this.
About me.
Like,
me.
How could you? So Karen jumped in and said her 2 cents. Mm-hmm. But at the end, they decided to give it a go. Mm-hmm. And for me, I love that, just because it's like you guys were on the verge of something, and you give it. They say they were. It looked like it to me. I always was like,
you were so optimistic.
I was definitely rooting for them to go for it. Like, you guys got it. But they said yes, they're gonna give it a go, man. So hey, I'm happy for that.
All right. So we said yes in episode 1.
Yep.
So we got that one right. Now, predictions beyond decision day.
I think they're gonna stay together.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think they're gonna go through the things that they're gonna go through, but they stuck it out.
I don't think so.
The preview didn't say that, but
the preview usually is very misleading. Like, it's the exact opposite of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say no, and I'm taking it beyond the reunion for my no. I think what's going to happen is they're going to get into one stupid argument, and Miles is going to be like, you know how many women are in my DMs that would love to be in your place? And that's where the fight is going to start.
I think they're going to be all right, man.
We shall see. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you are.
I absolutely hope that I'm wrong, because I love to see people in love. I love to see them happy. Just don't touch and kiss in front of me.
Yeah. Or at the Chinese spot.
Not doing this with you today. Y'all reach out to Miles. I want to talk to Miles and I want to talk to Karen. I want to talk to them separately, but I want to talk to them together. But I feel like Karen gonna think that I was a big hater for her. But it's okay. I can stand my ground. Y'all just send them a message and be like, we want to interview them. Next couple is Christina and Henry. I wrote down Christina lies. And the reason I say Christina lied is because on this couch, Christina said that she got the text from a random number stating that Henry was in a relationship with a man, and she tried to call the number back because she thought it was a prank. In the episodes, she told Henry that her friend reached out to him and said that he was in a relationship with a guy. Which one is it? Christina's a liar. Yeah,
we've already discussed that she lies.
Yeah, but it's like, just remember your lies and you don't tell them.
We trying to figure out where she gonna live after this.
Man, because I know that I have several friends that work for airlines and they are not working right now. Yeah. They've had to take severance packages or be furloughed or whatever their choices were. But I know that working for the airlines is not the move right now. And she was using that house or that apartment because she allegedly stayed in the Central Business District. Yeah. That didn't exist. She probably back at her mama's house or something.
That's where I would go. But I wrote Christina is delusional. Mm-hmm. And that was from the intro when she was like, I'm on, you know, it's a toss up for me. I'm not really sure. All I was thinking was Henry knows for sure his answer.
Henry came in guns blazing. Man, you're a liar.
He couldn't wait to say that, man.
And she was.
And she definitely was. We all knew that they wasn't gonna make it. Mm-hmm. That was one of those things. But Henry was holding the gay comment until this. Mm-hmm. You know, and he pulled out every stop that he had. Like you tried to blackmail me with it.
And I didn't understand that because you're on TV. You can't blackmail me with footage that we know is going to come out.
I guess like she was trying to do it before the footage came out. Like in his circle of people, because they would know that at the time that it was filmed.
What's the girl name? Kristen?
Oh, she was
not going to believe anything.
Man.
Period.
Let her hear anything. She gonna be on the reunion show, I bet.
It would be nice to see her.
She wouldn't be on there.
It would be nice to see her.
They wouldn't put her on there, but I know she got something to say about it.
So what do you think you said on the first episode?
I probably said, since you asked me that, I probably said that they stayed together, didn't
you? Did.
Wrong about that one.
Yep, you said yes, I said no. And last but not least, Amani and Woody. Amani and Woody had all three of the experts with sweating eyes.
And Woody.
Amani cried too, I think.
Did she?
Yeah. She wiped a little eye sweat.
Oh, okay.
She dabbed a little.
I don't think she cried as hard as everybody else, though.
No. Dr. Viviana?
That just came out of nowhere.
Was just like, her soul was just right.
She
put it in Woody's hands. Like, if he would have said, you want to be the godparent of our firstborn, she would have been like, yes.
Yes.
I think that because I haven't watched a ton of seasons of Married at First Sight, I will say that this was one of the couples that I think from the very beginning, of the seasons that I did watch, took everything seriously and literally gave it a chance. They were like, no inhibitions. We're going to try this out. Worst thing that happens is we end up divorced, because literally that's the worst thing that can happen regardless. But they both put everything out there as best they could. They had real relationship arguments. Yep. Because Amani walking back in their room with her and another thing, that was a real married couple. We're beefing right now, and what you're not gonna do is do that, whatever that is. But to see from the first episode, because we combined our episode 1 and 2 together, and I wasn't here for Woody in episode 1.
Yeah.
But I came around to him in episode 2. And to see the growth of him, even though he's still the same person, he has evolved into being a real husband for Amani. And I'm hoping that he can continue to be what she needs him to be.
Yeah. No, just looking at that couple, you got a chance to see the experiment actually work the way it was designed to, on a different level, because you look at Amelia and Bennett. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes. Amelia and Bennett.
That's their names.
Yeah. You look at them two and you instantly, their quirks and everything like that, you expect them to go. But you got these two opposites. You know, they're similar in ways, but they're opposites in a lot of ways.
Yeah, he's very joking. She's very serious.
Right. And you got a chance to see those ideas, those thoughts, those things all collide with each other and gel. And then you got a chance to see them work through it because, like, with unlike Amelia and Bennett, they actually had problems. You know what I'm saying? They like Amani. She didn't trust him in the beginning at all. You know, Woody,
which was interesting that she didn't trust him, but she was having unprotected sex with him.
Very interesting.
Totally weird.
But anyway, you know, so you got a chance to see that work, and I think that's why everybody started to cry in the whole situation. Also, I understood where Woody was coming from when he was saying he never saw himself. He knew it was, you know, he wanted to be married and find the love of his life and everything like that, but he never saw himself doing that. I totally get what he was saying there. And that is a beautiful thing. That is a touching thing. And they said they love each other unconditionally. I was like, oh, they just hit at your heartstrings.
I don't know if 4 months is unconditional, but okay.
I mean, hey, man, we know they can grow towards it.
They can.
So, but we don't know how they feel.
You're such a love lover.
I am, man. I love love.
Sheesh.
I do, man. Shoot.
So we both said yes about the two of them. What do you see for them beyond decision day?
I see them sticking together, of course. They probably do have more arguments and stuff, but I definitely see them sticking it out.
Now, I want to bring up something that happened in the previews for the season that we never got to. So I'm wondering if we're going to get to it in the reunion. There was supposedly an ex that somebody had that was crazy that came out of the woodworks.
Oh.
I'm wondering who had the crazy ex.
It's probably Woody.
I could see it being Woody. Or even Miles getting on social media and portraying happiness. And one of his ex-girlfriends is like, nope, not without me. Highly, like, nobody cares if it's Christina and Henry or Olivia and Brett because they didn't stick together.
It could be Bennett or Amelia.
I don't know.
It could be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, like, we just got to keep watching.
We do. So, I guess we only have one more episode.
Yeah, we're going to
do the reunion. We've been toying with the idea of possibly doing another show to review.
Yep.
He's really not interested in it. I don't know what show to do because there's nothing else love and marriage related that we watch.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any ideas of anything, let us know. We've tried to watch most shows during, I hate to call it quarantine, but staying at home. And it doesn't work out for me. I lose interest very fast. And Tommy doesn't try. Unless it's like a murder mystery. 17 people died and we got to figure out why. But if you guys have a show idea, please leave it down below in the comment section. And I will at least try an episode or two to watch before I can commit or even see if he's willing to commit. Wednesdays are going to be sad after the reunion until
find something to do.
Until the next.
Oh, the next season starts in January. So yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Next season starts in January and they're here.
Yeah.
And so they're in Atlanta. So that'll be fun to watch if they get to go places because Mayor Bottoms was like, no.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
But you got anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right. Well, please like this video. Comment down below in the comments section. Subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell. And follow us on social media. All the links are listed below for Instagram and Facebook and the other Instagrams.
Yeah. We're going to start our vlogging thing up too.
Yeah, my soul is weary about that.
That should be fun, man. It should be a lot of fun.
We're going to try to do some vlogs again. If you watch the video about why we started the channel, Tommy needed things to edit. So, obliging him, I am doing things with the camera so we can have things to edit.
There you have it. I'm out.
Bye, guys.